Now we're left with one more issue. Under the notification, we can attach a certain intent which will be launched the moment the notification is started. In our case, we'd like to start our application after clicking the notification. That's why we have to create an intent as if we created it in order to start the application in a specific place. We pass it to the context and the class to be started. In our case, we'd like to go to the to-do list activity. However, we cannot directly pass an intent this way because we also want to pass information about what we want to execute. In our case, it will be the launch of the activity. That's why we have to use pending intent. This is a special class which packs ordinary intents and allows us to send, apart from the information itself, the information about the action to be executed. If we called start activity normally and passed an intent to it, we would also have to pass information here that we want to launch a start activity. For that purpose, in our pending intent, we call the getActivity method, which returns the pending intent used to start the activity. Here, we have to pass a number of parameters. These are, in order, the context, request code, the intent to call, and special flags. There are several flags, and their task is actually to inform how our intent is supposed to behave in case there is another intent. We can, for instance, set the cancel current flag, which will cause the currently waiting pending intent to be cancelled. There is also one more thing that we should remember. Should a notification appear and we had an activity launched, the activity will be launched again and put as the next one on the stack. That is why we can set special flags on the intent which regulate how the activity should behave in case there are other activities on the stack. One of such flags is flag activity single top. With this flag, there can be only one activity at the top at any given moment. If there is a specific activity at the top of our stack, we won't be able to start a new one, but move to the existing activity. That's why this flag, along with our intent, will cause the start of our activity if it isn't running, and if it exists, we'll go to it. Now we just need to inform the builder that after clicking the notification, we want to start the pending intent. To do so, we'll call the setContentIntent method and pass it our pending intent. We just need to create a notification using the builder and then display it using the notification manager. Here we have the notify method, which takes two parameters. The first one is the notification ID, as well as the notification itself. We need the notification ID in order to distinguish notifications. Our application can have multiple notifications at a given moment and may want to modify them. If we know the ID of a given notification, we can easily remove or modify it. For this reason, we have to create a notification ID. As it has to be unique only within our application, we can take 1 as the notification ID. It's good to remember the notification ID as a constant. Now we just need to test the service and notification in action. We start our application. Then we go to the web version and enter, for instance, a new task named 12345. We move on to refresh the application on the emulator. After a while, a notification appears. We see that we have one new element. After we click the notification, we return to the activity. If we're not inside the activity, it's restored after we click the notification. Now, we just need to create auto cancel the moment we click the notification. To do so, we need to set the set auto cancel in our builder to true. Now, after adding a new element and refreshing the application, a new notification appears. After clicking it, the activity starts and simultaneously the existing notification disappears. There is one subject left to discuss. We've already informed the user that new data has appeared, but we haven't informed the activity about it. The fact that we've refreshed the data has no influence on the activity display. In spite of the database having changed, the cursor doesn't get refreshed. For that purpose, we'll use the broadcast receiver in the next module.